Hey everyone. For those of you who don't know me, which I'm assuming is most, if not all of you, I'm Zach, and I'm working with Simonson Design Studios, and today I'm going to be talking to you about virtual reality and why it's super cool. But before I get into that, I want to thank our sponsors. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola, because Pepsi's for suckers. Uh, Coke isn't actually sponsoring us, but Pepsi is still for suckers, and I stand by that comment. So, virtual reality and why it's super rad. Virtual reality, for those of you who don't know, is a way to basically plug yourself into your computer or your PlayStation or whatever you're using it on, which you can use on PlayStation, Xbox, computer, basically anything. You can use it on your phone now too. It's pretty fun. But why am I talking about it? Excellent question. It's a question I'm asking myself currently inside my brain. I'm talking to you about it because it's super cool and it can really help you if you're, looking to game, if you're looking to build a home, Wink, wink. We can do that. But here is my headset. It is a HTC Vive, and as you can see, it is a massive improvement because you can't see 70% of my face. So that's already you got your money's worth. It's covered me up. Makes me a lot easier to look at. But in more practical use, it can be used to literally place yourself in the middle of like Skyrim. If you played Skyrim, and for those of you who don't know, how dare you? Go buy Skyrim right now and play it. I don't care. Do it. Turn this video off and go do that. This isn't a joke. But anyway, so you can literally like get in there, you can pull a bow and arrow, you can shoot dragons and stuff, or if you're not into shooting dragons, which kind of makes you lame if you're asking my opinion, it can really be used to help show you how your house is actually going to look and feel. Like if you want, can you not for a moment? So like if say you're building a house and you're like, hey Zach, you're incredibly handsome. I would really like to see how my house looks in before it's built because I can't really read 2D plans. I'd be like, first of all, thank you very much. It's always nice to get compliments like that. It really does mean a lot to me. And then I would tell you, if you want to be accurate and you want to know exactly what you're going to be getting, you have to use virtual reality. You have to. It's the most efficient and effective way to view your house plans. Because you're actually standing inside your house. As weird as that sounds, like you put the headset on, but you're in a different space, and I can't really explain it without showing you, which I will definitely do in future videos. But it's a completely different feel. Like you're standing and you know that you're in your apartment or your house or wherever you're doing this, and but it doesn't feel like that. It's very Star Trek-y. It's really, really cool. And I don't know if any of you have played the game Super Hot, but it's basically like it's this shooting game where you got a bunch of red guys coming at you and you got to get rid of them because they're trying to get you. So you're shooting them away and all that, but time only moves when you move. So if I were to like shoot somebody and then stop moving, the bullet would just float there and I'd kind of look like an ass. Which, yeah, the shooting somebody would kind of make me an ass regardless, but they don't really give you context, so I like to assume they started this whole thing and I'm just kind of like the renegade cop who's I don't play by the rules, but I get the job done, and my captain respects that about me. Shout out to Pete. But yeah, it really is the only real way to look at your house plans if you want to know what you're getting. Like, because we can get down to the exact doorknobs that you're going to have in this house. Like, we can make them super personalized. We can have them be generic. It's really whatever you want. And it really is a world of difference. Like I worked at, I've been working in the lumberyard, our lumber yards up in North Dakota since I was a kid. I've been doing stuff, mostly mowing lawns, but like I drove forklift when I was like, what, 8? Oh, don't tell anybody that because I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But well, statute of limitations is probably up on that anyway. Still, let's keep it between you, me, and the rest of the world on the internet. For real, like don't rat me out on this. That'd be super lame of you. But you know, so I'm working there and I see all these people come in and they're getting their house drawn up, and the same people are coming in day after day, sometimes in the same day. Like they change their mind about something, like, oh well, you know, I don't know if this is going to be what I want. I don't know if it's going to really be me, if it's going to scream Zach, you know, like nobody knows. And so they, you know, they're coming in and they're getting change after change after change done, and it's wasting their time and it's using our time. So why not just see what you're going to get? Why not? You want certain windows in your house? Fine. I'll put them in there and I'll show you exactly what they're going to look like. That's how to do this. It's very weird explaining this because it's something that you'd think would be super automatic. Because I mean, who hasn't seen The Matrix, right? Like, who doesn't want to go into some kind of virtual world and just do whatever you want and see what everybody does? If you don't, you're a liar. I'm sorry, you are. It's just kind of fact. But it's so much fun. Aside from all the like cool, like super efficient and like technical stuff, like it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun to watch people do too, because you can like poke them in the face when they're not looking, and then they jump because they're not expecting it. And it's a kind of joy that I can't really explain. It's something you definitely got to try for yourself, and you definitely should, because they just dropped the prices on these. I think to like 300 to 50, something like that. And I mean, it sounds like a lot for like a headset, but I mean, let's be honest. You've paid more for dumber. I have a stuffed bear head on my wall. I'll show it to you sometime, but it didn't cost me $250. But you get the point I'm trying to make. It's just they're so cool, and the industry for virtual reality is only getting cooler. Like, it's only growing. They're making wireless headsets now, like this guy. Look at this. See that? No wires. Boom. I could go to frickin' Walmart with this thing on and run into everything ever, because, you know, you can't see. But the point I'm trying to make is they're only making it more and more, I don't want to say available. What's the word? Oh my God. It's not available. It's not efficient. They're making it easier for people to get into now. They're making it cheaper. They're making it more link up with stuff a lot better. And wow, I suck at words today. But you know, it's only growing. So it's one of those things that you really do want to get in on, because it's fun. And if everybody else is better at virtual reality than you are, and we get to like the future where the robots have eventually taken over, and they have like these tournaments where they put us in these very realistic like VR suits, and we gotta like go shoot each other and stuff. And like, what was that movie? Ready Player One, or Press Play, or yeah, I think it was Ready Player One. Something like that, you know? Like, you don't want everybody else to be better than you at that, because then you're gonna die. So I guess the point I'm trying to make in this video is get virtual reality or you will literally die. Yeah, that's about it. That's pretty much the ultimatum here. You won't you won't actually die, but like if you're on my team when we're in these like Coliseum things, it's going to be really hard for me to look out for you if we're going to be doing this, because like I gotta worry about me and my family. I don't know where they are. I'm assuming they're also in the Coliseum. I'm assuming my sister has probably been killed already. She's not the best. My mom's probably gone too. Actually, I'm probably the only one who survives in my family, unfortunately. Well, no, Pete played a lot of Halo. Pete'd probably be in there. So would Peter. Maybe Grace? If it was kind of like The Legend of Zelda VR, I think that my sister would still be alive. Um, but if it's not, which it's probably not going to be, it's probably just going to be shooting stuff like she's most likely going to be dead, which sucks. Wow, tangents. But yeah, I'll come out with more videos, and I'll do some streams of games. You guys can watch me play a horror game. That's gonna be really funny because I'm such a wuss when it comes to horror games. I will scream. I'll scream loud. So look out for those. They'll be coming up here in the next week or so. So I will sign off now, but thanks for listening and stay lovely.